Well, hey guys, what is up? It has been literally the longest time ever since I've done a video, and a long video. I guess I'm honestly gonna say this. This is my first YouTube video. I'm posting this on YouTube because I've never done that in my life. And I'm really excited because this is an inspired topic of conversation from work today. I guess a friend at this point, coworker, I don't really know. I really don't know her name, but I think it's Kiana. I don't know, they wrote it on the board really weird, so I'm not sure. But this is going out to a girl from work, Kiana, because she inspired this for me today, and just really wanted to come on here and be like, all right, there's some things that need to be talked about. And let me just do the whole preface of our conversation here. So I'm sitting on our little padding for our marshmallow pit. Yes, where I work, there's a marshmallow pit. She's working in the room with me. We had downtime because there wasn't anybody in the show time frame. So we had some downtime to just chat it up, keep ourselves busy while we're waiting for the next group of people to come through for the next showing. And out of the blue, she's like, Mary, I don't know why every time we are in a room together, I just feel like I have to, but not like, she didn't really say have to, but more like, I don't know why every time we're in a room together, I feel like I can just spill my guts out to you and just like, she literally was like, bleh, word vomit it all. I'm like, no, girl, like, it's totally fine. Like, go for it. Whatever, like, you want to talk, I'm here. I got you. So she's sitting here discussing how she feels stuck. How she feels like she needs to have it all together. She feels that she needs to know what her purpose is in life. She feels that she needs to have a degree. She needs to have this one thing that's it, and we'll do all the things. She's like, I see all these people around me that have, she did, the successful name on them as they're doing something that means success to her and her reality. And she's going on and on and on and on about it. And there's so many little things. And I'm like, okay, I want to talk about all of this. But one thing I did notice that she kept saying is that I can't do this. I'm not qualified. I'm not this. I'm not that. I don't have this. I don't have that. And I'm like, this is hard. Her big word that she kept saying is, this is hard. It is so hard. Okay. She did ask me, she said, this was about an hour later. She goes, Mary, with what you're doing as a fitness coach, influencer, a dancer, how did you find that? How are you where you are today? And she was kind of alluding to like being successful and all this stuff. And I sat there and I was like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. Like, I'm gonna tell her how it is, because why would I seriously sit here and be like, this is easy? It's not. So this is where I'm starting off this conversation today, is what I told her. So in my response to that question on like, how am I where I am today, and finding out like what my calling is, what my purpose is, all of the things. And I sat there and shared this. Guys, it by no stretch of the means has been easy at all. I'd be lying to you if I said this life is easy. It's not. But I love it. I love that I am able to go about my life every single freaking day, waking up with a hell yes attitude to crush whatever the heck I am doing, whether it is just figuring out different ways to be a better coach, a better mentor to the people that I'm already coaching, mentoring, or it's focusing on how do I be the best Mary, the fit coach, the best dancer in my life that I can be. Figuring out how to work through all of that. And in doing so, there's been challenges. There have been times upon times. Life is always happening for me, but I didn't realize that at the time. I was like, man, is this happening? Like, how do I go through this? Like, why does this keep happening? Why am I struggling? Why am I this? Why am I that? Why is the universe, why is God having all this stuff happening to me in my life? And it really took me having to sit back and evaluate my current situation, reevaluate myself, my mental and emotional stability. Where am I at in my head? Where are my thoughts? Like, why am I thinking all these things? And it took a lot of inner workings. And I'm still working on that. And what I want to share with you guys, exactly what I told her. I am nowhere near where I thought I would be when I started. November 17th of 2017. Yes, it is 2020. I started as a fit coach back in 2017. Yeah. But guess what? Have I given up? No. Have I fallen off track? Have I allowed limiting beliefs to take over my mindset and just like bring me down and hold me there? Have I allowed negativity in my life to take control instead of me grabbing hold of that, recognizing it and releasing it, and then focusing on the positives and what I can control? Of course, yes. Yes, I have. Have I gone half in? Majority of my coaching life, yes, I have. To be very honest with you, I have gone half in. I have gone out. I have hopped in. I have hopped out. I have let the life that's going on around me take control and me focusing solely on that. And a lot of that had to do with financial struggles and just me focusing on, oh my gosh, I'm constantly struggling. I'm like living paycheck to paycheck. I'm freaking like, how the freak am I going to pay for this, and this? That had a lot to do with me, like, to my own life, to my own journey, to my own purpose and calling, and like holding myself back. And that even goes with my dance life. I didn't think back in 2017 I would be where I am today, both good and like me holding myself back. But let's take a little trip back. November 17th of 2017. Oh my God. If you know me, you followed me, my journey all over social media, on my Instagram, my Facebook. TikTok is kind of getting a little bit of it. Working on that, but it's on there a little bit. My newsletter too. Back then, I was a completely different human. Shape-shifted. Physically, didn't look like this. I was a lot heavier, less confident. Clearly didn't have fuchsia hair. I almost call myself red hair. I didn't have any of this. My face was way more acne ridden. Yes, right now I got a couple. It's like time of the month coming soon. So yeah, and that's what happens when you just pick at it, which you're not supposed to do, but you know. Anyway, yes, I look different physically. My mental, emotional, and spiritual states were not where they should be. I was not loving myself. I did not respect my body. I was feeding it really with whatever. I'd eat out a lot because I was constantly drinking. I was also smoking weed. I was partying all the time, basically. Just going out, having fun with friends, you know, that 21-year-old lifestyle. Top of that, I had car issues that were going on. I was really overworked and overstressed with the job that I was in. Side note, that was like a third-party lifeguarding, but I was technically a manager, creating schedules, all the things, watching the facility when the GM wasn't really present. So I was like the head person, and there was like the head guards that were like my assistants, and then underneath were like the lifeguards. So yeah, that's where I was job-wise. Just a lot of stress that way, and being overworked and taking advantage of all of that. My relationship with my parents dwindled. Oh my gosh, yes it did. I was feeling like I needed to have support from them because I decided that I was changing my life direction and going with dance, because I knew that's what was on my heart, and it kept coming to me. Like I had all the signs, like within a matter of weeks, like trying to pull at my heartstrings to focus on dance and stop like putting it on the back burner and just like leaving it sit in my heart and like, no, you're not gonna do it because like mom said, no, you need to go to college and it's not gonna be for dance, you gotta do this, like you need to make money, like look at all these dance teachers that you know that are struggling, blah blah blah. No, you can't do that. So that's where my mindset was with that. Then on top of that, I was in basically a long distance relationship, and that was kind of going downhill too. And then come to about a little over a month before I had my blackout moment, which I'll go more into that. Things were trickling, and then we broke up out of the blue pretty much. But now looking back at it, I'm like, okay, like it was needed, like he was right. I really needed to focus on myself and like what I wanted to do, figure out what I wanted to do, what my purpose was, like focus on me, because I was so focused on the close friendmelia, which I call, or like family friends. They're not like blood related, but I consider them family. So focused on them and being there for what they were going through in life, and just trying to like be their shoulder to cry on, make sure that they're okay, their like heads in the right space, like being the best type of friend I could be to them, to know that they're not alone, that they have someone to go to, which is totally fine. But you need to make sure that you are listening to yourself, and that you are aware that, hey, if that's affecting you, you really need to like figure out how you can go about making sure that your energy, your spirit, your mind, your emotions, your inner being is doing more than just okay. Like you're in a place to where you can be there for other people, but you also know how to be there for yourself. And that's not what I was doing. So all of that contributed to my blackout moment, which I'll give a very short, brief, I was gonna say subscription. Brief subscription, that doesn't even make sense. I'm gonna give a very short subscription of what that was. Basically, there was a week-long celebration of a dance crew out here. Basically, dancing, drinking, partying, you know, good vibes, all the things. Nothing wrong with that. It was a Wednesday, going out. I have very vivid memories anyway of that entire 21 years. I mean, even before that too. But that time specifically, I remember being at the bar talking to who I call an uncle. Not really an uncle, just like a feels like an uncle relationship, but we're not related at all. And he bought me a shot of whiskey, and then shit's blank. I don't have a clue. I recall a vivid memory of seeing the dinner that my little sister made me hours beforehand on the blacktop. Then I really don't remember anything else except for what I was shown in pictures and videos, and then waking up the following morning, going to the bathroom and seeing my face, literally my entire face, was drawn on in Sharpie with a lot of different things. Then I think it was either before I went back to sleep and didn't care what it looked like. Just was like, nah, I'm too hungover. Good night. It was either before I did that or when I woke up, then I noticed it all over my stomach and my feet. I'm pretty sure my arms were also covered too. It was just everywhere. And in that moment, I was like, okay, I cannot live like this. I cannot continue down this path, because if I continue down this path where I knew in my heart that I will go as Lotus can't go down that path. Where I will go with whatever the heck Mary wanted to just do with her life, she can't go down that path either. So I knew that I needed to change. And in that moment, I had already been on the verge of taking on a new health and fitness journey. Earlier that week, I got some signs from the universe, signs from God, coming my way saying like, hey, you need to like work on you, girl. You knew for a while, like you're already here, like you don't like where you're at. I didn't like how I was feeling physically. I didn't like the way that my body looked, which I've always had like that anyway, but it was a lot worse at that point. And it just kept coming to me and hitting me. I say it literally punched me in the face 3 days, and I decided to send over my information to my mentor coach and just literally see what happened. I didn't think that she would answer me. I was like, I don't know why I thought that, to be honest, but I was like, I don't know, I'm just gonna send this because I don't really think that she'll answer me, but whatever, we'll see what happens. And lo and behold, in my inbox, here is my mentor coach, super excited to help me out on my journey. And we connected on there. I shared like what I was going through and like why I'm so passionate about like making this lifestyle change. And this was all in the mix of like having that week-long celebration. And Wednesday hit, that blackout moment hit, my realization hit, and the following day, so 2 days later, yes, okay. So 2 days later, that would be Friday. That was the third day. I had a meeting with my old boss who really didn't tell me what the meeting was about. And I went there basically for him to tell me that I was getting demoted because I was not attentive in our group chats. That was literally the only reason that he said. And sidebar on that, the reason why I wasn't as attentive as I was in that group chat was because it was back in school, and prior to being very attentive in that group chat, I was on summer vacation. I had nothing else in my life going on besides my dance life, which I can juggle that with work and be at your beck and call at all hours of the night and day, which I was. And it got like the whole overworking aspect to it and taking advantage of. I was at the point where I just didn't care anymore because I was like, yo, I'm not getting paid for this outside of the allotted time you're allowing me to do work for you and the work that I need to do. I just didn't care at that point. And then that meeting happened and he said that, and I was like, okay, like I just full on accepted it. I was like, whatever, like, all right, cool. And as I'm walking out of that meeting, here's where things really hit home. Walk out the door of the office and starting to walk towards the main door to exit the building. And he said, bye, go dance now, jazz hands, literally like this. And I wanted to cry, literally. I had tears, just like I could feel them wanting to come down. I was like, no, you're strong, don't cry right now, walk out this door, do not say anything to him. Like, there's no point in pushing back on energy like that. So I walked out that door and immediately started bawling. And I called, at the time, a very close, well, I think she previously quit because of the same situation. She was one of like my go-to girls that were helping me like get everything together. Like, bless her heart. But she was like, I had enough of this, because she was also getting taken advantage of and being very overworked. I called her and I was like, yo, this is what happened. I don't know what to do. And then I have this. And she's like, girl, that is the universe telling you to do this. Like, stop. Like, she's told me for months and months and months to go for my dance goals. And I was like, but like, I was living in fear and limiting beliefs. And then she knew that, I think she did know. She knew that I had like this other thing. And I was like, coaching and the fitness. And she just basically told me to take this as a sign to change my life. And from that point on, which old boss man didn't know, I was actually going to a dance function meeting, whatever you want to call that. I went to the meeting, literally was texting my best friend at the time, who was at that meeting too. Like, this is what happened. And then I get there and like she's making sure I'm okay, one of my other close friends, and then I like sit there and I'm just like sitting there to myself. I open my email, my AOL email account, and I find the email from my mentor coach and I click on the link to enroll in being a fit coach with zero clue what in the world I got myself into. The only thing I knew is I would get healthy and I would get fit. Also, that I would inspire someone with my story. Didn't know how I was going to do it. I knew nothing more than somehow I get to share on social media. Didn't really know what that entailed besides, yo, I'm just sharing my journey and, you know, what I'm doing. That's awesome. Like, yo, sign me up. Let's go. And I get healthy and fit and I get to learn like all these things that I didn't know prior. All right, let's do it. Let's run with it and see where it goes. And so I did. And ever since then, that's where I'm at. I'm here. I'm a fit coach, figuring things out. And as I mentioned prior, yes, it has been a roller coaster that goes up and down, up and down. But I'm so proud of that because it's taught me so much that I didn't even know about myself, about what my purpose was. Because, like I said, I didn't really know what I got myself into. I didn't ever have a purpose in my conscious mind to be a fitness coach. The only thing I knew was that I wanted to dance my entire life. Didn't even have a purpose with that. So here's with the, going back a few minutes, where my friend had said, how did I find my purpose? Like, how did I get to where I am today? It was jumping into this thing that I had no idea what I got myself into. Going into the unknown waters and diving in, tiptoeing in, failing forward, trying things, changing things up, challenge after challenge, facing it, figuring it out, having to humble myself along the way, accepting help from my parents that I know in my heart that I didn't want to have the help from, but basically my mom said, shut up, Mary. I know that you're never going to ask us for help, but I see you right now. I know how important this is to you. I know this is what you love and this is what you feel called to do. We are here to help you. Know that. We don't want to see you struggle. We want to see you thrive. We are going to help you. Okay? So accept it and let us help you as you figure shit out. And I'm so thankful that this journey humbled me into understanding that, it is okay to ask for help. It happens. It happens along this journey. And as I continue to, go through all of this, I did not discover what my purpose was until, I'm going to say, about 6 months ago. When, if you've been following me since the beginning or within the last 6 months, I've talked about the movement, talked about helping dancers on and off the floor live healthy for longevity in their craft. I no idea that was exactly why I am here as a coach. No idea. Not at all. As I dabbled in coaching over the past 2 years, I knew that there was something with dance and coaching that will combine together. I knew that I wanted to help dancers. I just never really connected them, never really pushed for it as hard as I have, or just really tried to figure out that purpose. So my point in sharing all of this is, guys, don't feel like you need to, have it all together. Don't feel like you need to know your purpose right off the bat, that you need to have one thing that is your end all be all. Like, this is the thing. This is yes. Don't feel like because you think the people around you are successful and all these things, don't feel like it's not possible for you. It is possible. Anything is possible. You create your reality. You are in charge of manifesting your reality. You are in charge of your life. You are in control of your life. You are in control of every thought, every action, every inaction, every little thing that you do and do not do. You have the power to change your life by one simple decision of commitment to that new, exciting, scary, out of your comfort zone thing. Because I bet you that when you jump into that unknown, dive into that unknown, that thing that you might not feel that you're super called to at the moment, or you're just like, I can really get healthy, I can really get fit, I can really learn something from this in both aspects. I can change my life, but I'm not really sure about coaching, but I can really use this part of it. I bet that you'll learn something about yourself and about your purpose. You'll figure something. You'll figure something out. It'll come to you. Promise that it will. Because this health and fitness journey isn't just about losing weight. Isn't just about getting those abs. It's not about getting the perfect booty. It's not about eating healthy foods. It's not about all of the surface level things. It is about how you feel. Mind, body, and soul. These workouts, the nutrition, all of it is a way to challenge you in every aspect of your life. As you do both, you're showing yourself what you're capable of. You're opening your mind to new possibilities. You are reaching for the best version of you. And in that, you will stumble upon your purpose. Yeah. So, again, I don't want you to sit here and feel that you have to have it all together. I don't want you to sit here and feel that you need to know your purpose right away in life. Guys, I'm 24. My friend is 20. This is why I wanted to have this conversation, because I'm like, girl, you have so much life ahead of you. And even myself. And I'm so happy that I am still not what you can say have it all together. I still don't entirely know my purpose. You don't need to have everything together. You just gotta do it, okay? Just take action. Just commit to whatever it is that you feel called to do in life. And if you don't know what that is, I challenge you to step out of your comfort zone. Do the thing that you wouldn't normally do. Like something different. Yeah. Do the scary thing. That thing that you're like, nah, that's not me. Try that, because you never know. That might be something that you might vibe with. Okay? Yeah. All right. Gonna leave you guys with this. Just like I did in my own journey, you can do it too. You can take the leap of faith from, if you were on a downward spiral like I was, had that blackout moment where that sign is punching you in the face 3 different times in a row. Listen to it. It's there for a reason. It's trying to communicate something to you, whatever that is, to you in your specific situation. Follow through. Don't just sit back and say, oh, that's really cool, but like, I don't know, it's too hard. No. Shut those limiting beliefs down and do it. Commit to it. I got you, sis. I'm here for you. I know you will do it, okay? I believe in you. The movement believes in you. All right. Talk soon, guys. Thank you for listening. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I will do this more often. All right? I know I have my IGTV that I was doing for a while. Still doing it. But subscribe to my YouTube. I'm gonna start this too, because you guys know I love to freaking talk. I can go on tangents for days. And let me know if you vibe with this. Like, this is something that you're like, hell yes, Mary. Like, let's go. Let's chat it up more. Let's have these like car talks more. All the things. I'm so down. Let me know. Let me know if there's like some topic that you want me to talk about that I personally gone through or have experienced through the people around me. Whatever it is, you want me to talk more about dance, more about health, fitness, the combination of all of it. You want me to talk more about the movement or things I'm implementing outside of just health, fitness, and dance, like mindset topics, what I listen to, what I feed this with, all the things. let me know. If you want to learn more about me, if you want me to do like an intro video, like who am I, like what do I like, all these things, like I'm down. Let me know. Let's talk. Let's communicate. Let's do this thing. I'm so excited. Yes. And follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on TikTok. Okay, I'm going to do a little blurb on these. Facebook and Instagram are pretty much like the same type of post, a little bit different. Facebook, it would be at my real name, Mary Zelazny. I believe you can also find it with like Mary Lotus, but the Mary Lotus account, I do not use that one. That one was from my college days. I had to create one for a dance technology class, and I just haven't really used it, and I kind of don't remember the password. So yeah, and I don't plan on creating a separate account for my dancing because I combine it with health and fitness. That's why the movement's here. So follow me, add me on there. You can check out my page that is also associated with that. That one is Mary Lotus Fitness. I believe that's what it is. I can link it in the comments here. On Instagram, it is MaryFit_Lotus. Follow me. Drop a DM, girl, sis, brother, whoever you are watching this. Let me know you're checking it out, you're vibing with it, all the things. And TikTok is, I think it's the same as my Instagram. It's on Instagram, so you can see it. I believe it's still Mary Fit Lotus because I have some posts on Instagram from TikTok. I'm literally just having fun and doing like whatever the heck I want. So you're gonna get a little bit more of my like fun, weird side that I normally don't show on the Instagram all the time. I mean, in pictures, yes, but yeah. So check me out on all my social media. If you are like, hell yes, Mary, I vibe with you. I want to know more about the movement. Girl, I'm excited. Let's do this. Go to my IG and I'll link it also in here too, so you guys have easier access to it. Either one, click the link and click on join the movement. Fill out your name. It'll be first name and last name, your email, and where you're from, because currently there will be expansions in the future, but currently it is only in the US, the UK, and Canada. We will be in France soon, so I'm super excited for that, for my dance family. Woo! So go there, submit that info. I'll be in contact with you ASAP. And if you just are not like, you don't really want to coach with the movement just yet, or you're like just want to focus on you solely, then no worries, sis. You can join as a VIP challenger in any of my boot camps. My boot camps, however, I'm changing them. If you've been following me for a while, they will be all month long. That I'll be like, yo, come into my boot camp. Let's get healthy and fit together. Woo! All month long. There will be, however, a date I will select for like when we will start. But if you aren't able to start on that day, don't feel bad. Like, you can still come along this journey with me. I'm not gonna shy you away, because yo, why would I do that when you can start your goals with me ASAP? So there will be a day when we will officially start like that month's boot camp. But if you can't like make it for some reason, it's okay. We can get you in as soon as you can. Just know that we'll start that specific challenge on that month, on that day, and it'll go till however long I decide to have that challenge for. Most likely it'll be 30 days. So you can be a VIP challenger or come with me as a coach. I strongly, wow, words, the Energizer is kicking in. Okay, I got this. Where am I going with this? Yes, you can join. I strongly, however, recommend that you just come along this journey as a coach, because there's so much more extra accountability you're gonna learn so much more. Like, I love my VIP challengers. I'm all for it. But I really encourage you to just step outside of your comfort zone. I'm not saying that you have to coach if you decide that's not for you or right off the bat, but like, I strongly suggest that you just do it. You're gonna get access to my coaching communities that provide way more support and accountability than just my personally fit challengers going through the thing. You will have access to accountability and support groups, but you have more accountability and support when you do the coaching option, which is awesome because when you're surrounded by friends going through similar journeys, and like a lot of them, and giving you more insight to probably things that you are going through in your personal journey, it helps a lot. So that's my spiel on that. I'm gonna go kick my booty in a workout. I don't even know what workout I have today, but I know it's not the Crucible. That is tomorrow. I'm gonna go do that. Hopefully we do have, I don't know if they're staying, but there's a crew member from Barcelona that was here this morning in the living room. So I gotta go check to see if I can do my workout in there or not. Hopefully. But I'm about to go do my workout and eat because the sister's hungry. Anyway, thank you guys, and I'm so excited for you to be part of the movement. Woo! Or if you're not gonna do coaching, you'll be part of Flow Move Shift, which is my personally sponsored friends that are just working on their health and fitness. Talk soon, guys. Bye.